Hello dear friends, welcome to this educational video. In this educational video, we want to record a software called Solar Dialogue. We had previously downloaded climate data from the NASA site, including this data, including radiation data. Now we are ready to separate this and create a separate software that only imports radiation data for us. If we need reliable data, we can use this software to import this data directly from the NASA site on an hourly, monthly, or daily basis. You have previously prepared educational videos on how to import from many NASA sites. Do you want to see them? Go to our channel and see the list of climate software and data. There are two videos there. One is a software that imports all scientific data into this software, and this software that we want to create is specifically for radiation. It imports radiation for everyone. But you can also download climate data directly from the NASA website in the form of Daily Mahayan website. I was suggesting these two videos. Watch. Well, our own software Solar Download connects directly to the NASA website and downloads the radiation data from there. I have already explained the NASA website. Again, I mean this educational video that you see here. The data bucket from the NASA website looks like this. If you click on it, it will also go directly to the NASA website, and from there you can download the data from the Data Access View section. Next, this software that we created will make this easy for you. This software is written with Python code and has been converted to a Windows software. You can download it from this link. I will leave this link for you in the copy of the video transcript. You can also download it from the Telegram channel. Be sure to do this when you download it. I mean radiation data. When you look at radiation data, you can see whether it's hourly, monthly, or daily. First of all, their periods vary, meaning it could be 1 in 1,000. One might be from 2000, one might be from 980. I'll show you these. Even though they're the same, they're different. Let's examine these together. When you download the software, there is a similar software called Solar Download. I click on it. A page will open while opening each topic. Please wait. It may take 1 to 10 minutes depending on your system. Man Juan, it takes about a minute. Why is it taking so long? Why is it like this? Because it is written with Peter and it has to be loaded, so we have to wait until this app comes up and we can use it. Let's import the data. I would like to mention that importing data from the installer's site is possible without a VPN or with a VPN. It can be done. I usually use VPN because it is faster. This software is now available in the market. This is how it looks. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, do this, subscribe to the channel, and pay attention to what this topic is all about. It's free. Download the data, please. What did you see from the NASA site? Well, there is a button here. Watch the video. If you click on the method, it will show you the same video you are watching now on YouTube. In the next step, select folder. You need to select a folder where the data will be saved. For example, I'm browsing a folder on the desktop called New Fold. Select. When you select it, you will see folder selected. You must do the latitude and longitude of the geography and the longitude of the geography. These you see belong to Tehran 35 months 69 51 months 31 for any part of the world. From the latitude and longitude, then the year you want, this year format can be entered. For example, I have 2021. Whether you want it hourly, daily, or monthly, we'll download all three together. Here's a help file that tells you what data is downloadable. The data that can be downloaded is the radiation outside the atmosphere, on the jurisprudential page, in the normal view of the page, infrared radiation, global horizontal radiation, i.e. total solar radiation. Normal direct radiation, diffuse radiation, as well as air filtration, angle of incidence, and degree of hebdomadal. This is downloadable. This is data related to the top. So now, if you enter a letter instead of a number, for example, it won't work. It will get stuck. I can't enter this anymore. You have to be careful about this. You have to enter 3 digits. This will still work. For example, if I text one of them. See, it gets stuck, so if you enter something wrong, it will get stuck on you. However, if you don't have internet access, you might get an error, but that should also be a concern. If you can't download, know that it's from the internet. In the year 201, for example, if we give a textual thing, it is not possible to do it. Some of it is English, some of it is Persian, it is English, because some of it is its own Python code. The Iranian who, for example, says, "I'll kill you here without coming back," is your own Python. And if you enter it correctly, the latitude and longitude of the oppressors will be displayed hourly or monthly. Which is hourly, daily, or monthly? Okay, I'll click on this. Right now I'll click on this. Wait while it loads. It might take a while, depending on the load, depending on your internet speed. It should take 2 to 10 minutes, of course, this is usually done faster. We go to the folder, meaning we created a desktop folder. Let's look at the cache. The data is done. Let me open this and see. This data is 2,210 hours old. Well, now we are going to hit daily, and we want to broker the same. Something also opened. A pop-up window was opened, except for the following item. Some of our verses are not in the first place, meaning they do not exist. This is the perception of the divine. The divine is not a daily occurrence. The divine is only an hourly occurrence. Now let's go and download the monthly data. This also takes a while and comes here in Excel format. 2021 daily. Are live to the monthly moment of the Dallin operation. And if it doesn't download, try again. This will work. This also says that we don't have a request. It is not applicable. If it doesn't download or there is a problem with the internet, then this also tells you that the request is pending, that is, the zenith angle does not exist here. Well, the data has been downloaded. Before reviewing these downloads, I forgot one thing. I have to tell you, how do I know if there are hourly data from 3 years ago? Let's type 309 hours here. Let's see where it is from and what does it say when it comes back. The difference is that the start date is from 2001. Which means that the hour is from when it is available. By now, let's say 1900 daily. I type 1900 daily. It is available from 1981. For our city, which I think was Tehran, and also the monthly one, my arm has been attached to the region since 1981. This is different. Of course, in Iran, this is the same, but in other countries, this amount, meaning the time, may be different. Well, this is downloaded from the soft tool. The other soft tool has finished its work for us. Now you want the next year here. We can type, for example, 2022, 2023, 2024. And we also type in the hour 2024 so that it downloads? As long as there is a download, the download is September 5th, 2024, the download is done, so we will close this, don't do anything. In this way, we can easily download from the soft, 2024, if we look. The data is not complete, so there is a column called deal, go down and see that it is not available, minus 999 means it is not available, go up and see. The data that is available now until the future. Two months 5 means that as far as today, in the sense that today is the 5th of September, 2-5 are added to this number and in this order. One more Aqaba from the day we are in Batal month, 5 new moon day 5 this Aqaba is in progress. But 2021 is over and done with, so let's go see this together. First, let's look at the clock together. So the first column is the date, then I'll make this larger like this. The first column is the time, hour by hour, 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 and so on, going up to 8 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And it becomes possible to calculate the number of times you go to 23, and then it becomes 0, 1, and a half. Well, the first function that exists is the function on the horizon outside the zeroth plane. Pay attention to its unit, volt-hours per square meter. This and this also have the same value, and it repeats in this order. Then the direct normal in the direction of the normal to the outer surface of the atmosphere and the direction perpendicular to the surface outside the atmosphere reaches a horizontal plane. Infrared radiation dimension on a horizontal plane, global horizontal radiation dimension, total radiation reaching a horizontal plane on the Earth's surface. This is what I said here last night. This is the material. Then there is the normal direct so that it can reach a page in the normal size of the page on the surface of the Earth. Diffuse or diffuse radiation reaching a surface where? On the surface of the Earth. So we have every surface of radiation on the surface of the Earth. We have two atmospheric radiation requests. In the atmospheric request, we do not have diffuse radiation. It is either total radiation or normal radiation. There are two other options, a 3-to-1 ratio. The filtration coefficient. The filtration coefficient of the air is the ratio between the radiation reaching the Earth's surface. We can calculate it by the radiation outside our own atmosphere. For example, here I calculate the companion of this balloon, O. Here is the balloon that reached the surface of the Earth divided by Galvali, who wants the atmosphere to reach the state of the living, the same 450, I will kill this, see below. Here, because it is lined up, it doesn't exist. Well, Chano Panjado, you can see that the flatness factor is like this, so the flatness factor is equal to the atom. The total radiation reached the horizontal plane on the surface of the Earth, both of which NASA gave us are surface observations. The Zenith Observatory is also very important in the radiation parameters between the Sun and the Moon. On a horizontal plane, we call this radiation or the radiation of the right side. Of course, on a horizontal plane, they call it the radiation of the Hebrew, but on a normal or Shibdal plane, they call it the radiation of the collision. Both of them are the same. The name is the percentage of the Hebrew. This is also the percentage of the Hebrew. It is one of the important parameters that he may need for his pan. But what were their units? Watts per square meter, but be careful with the radiation. NASA should give you watt-hours per square meter for an hour. For daily, it gives kilowatt-hours per square meter per day, and for monthly, it gives watts per square meter. Its sources are also different, meaning it may be downloaded from one place, that one from another place, their sources are different, so let's go. Let's see the daily together. The daily item is the same, just something to understand what it is. Its units are from day 1 to 10 to 36 to 5. See the data, kilowatt hours per meter, we got per day. Then let's open the monthly one. The unit of fish is watts per square meter. When you enter 2021, it gives you all the months, month 1, month 2, month 7 to month 12, and 1, it also gives you the average of the tide. That's 221. This means the average of this entire year. I entered 221 for all the months. The data is the same data. What is the exact unit? Watts per square meter. You can convert this. For example, if you want to convert an hour to a day, how do you do it? You have to take the daily total and divide it by 1,000. That means this hour here is the sum of this. 24. Take the total of these 24. Divide it by 1,000. It becomes a day. See here. It's 101. And from the total, I took this and divided it by 1,000. I divided it by 4,000. If you want to convert it daily to kilowatt hours per square meter per day, convert it to fish watts per square meter. Take the average of a month. Multiply by 1,000 and divide by 24. Because you have a club, this 1,000 is for him. Because you have a future. This is also 24. So we should take it for a month. I'll bring it daily. This will be for a month. In the first month, here in C week, an initial one is written here, 5 months of travel 3, then these 5 months of travel 3 should be written with. Multiply by 1,000, divide by 24, I'll do it here, let's see. Every mile means 5 miles, multiplied by 1,000. Bakshimon 24 222 210 209. This is the same for the first month, for the month of durability, stocks, and this pattern will repeat. Be careful, the units are different, and be careful, the unit is hours per square meter. This is the proof that is in the IP file, which is the input of various software such as Energy Plus Design Builder. Kilowatt hours per square meter per day, and finally watts per square meter. Convert it to this form, 1 kilowatt hour per square meter per day. It becomes 41 and about 66 watts per square meter is reduced by 1,000 times 24, which is the same as 1,000 times 24. This way you can download your data from the NASA data site and use it. Use it, well, I think there's nothing left. I hope this video was useful to you. Don't forget to share this so your friends can use it too. Subscribe to the channel, like it, leave a comment on the page. If you have any questions, contact us with this Telegram ID that you can see here. You can contact me to request future videos.